Hi there, Peter from Vox Singing Academy here, and thank you very much for watching this extended version of this particular track. You are in for a treat here because we are going to be covering the 3 points of this song. Number one, you will see me sing the song in its entirety, and it is my version and my interpretation, and I hope that you like it. Number two, I will be reacting to the live version of the original artist singing the song, so it's a reaction video, and we'll be finishing up with me giving the singing tutorial about how to sing the song exactly how the artist intended. We'll be going over every little nuance so that you can sing the song. I hope you like these 3 videos. If you do, share, like, click, subscribe. Most importantly, if we can help you or someone that you know with this singing, that's what we do best. We guarantee results in 3 weeks if you follow the teacher's instructions. We give online singing lessons worldwide and also face-to-face singing lessons throughout Australasia. Check out the links below. Enjoy the videos. Peace and much.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of a hand. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. Thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. Well, my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and my friends don't remember my name. When my hands don't touch you the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memories. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of a plan. I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. Thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. La 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 la. Oh. baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh darling, place your hand on my beating heart. Thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. Oh baby, we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are.
We honestly just put this one together this Thursday. We practiced it once.
Yeah.
Honestly, we have. So please, we're going to see how we go with this. It's an Ed Sheeran song. We've arranged it slightly differently, so please.
Let's do it, yeah. Right.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from their cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart can soon fall as hard at 23. Now I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of the hand. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. Thinking how loud, maybe we found love right where we are. Well, my hair's all but gone and my memory's stuffed, and Fabio doesn't remember my name.
Yes, I do.
When my hands don't touch you the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul will never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memories. Now I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of the hand. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. So honey, now take me to your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh darling, place your hand on my beating heart. Thinking how loud, maybe we found love right where we are.
Yeah.
found love right where we are. Oh baby, we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are.
Fabio, Chancellor Fabio, thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, that's the guy. Clap your hands for Mr. Peter Vox.
Hi and welcome to another episode of Singing Teacher Reacts. My name is Peter Vox and I am director and principal teacher at Vox Singing Academy since 1993. If you like this channel, please click like and subscribe. If we could help you or anyone that you know with their singing, please follow the links below for more info. And without any further ado, we are going to get stuck straight into this next Singing Teacher Reacts video. And this is from one of my faves. I love Ed Sheeran. I have a soft spot for him. I've got all of his albums. I followed him since he first started and played in a little rehearsal studio here. One of his first live shows was a rehearsal studio here in Collingwood, here in Melbourne, Australia. I love this guy. Went and seen him a couple of years ago with my daughter at Etihad Stadium. Huge, big stadium. I think it was 55 or 60,000 people it holds. And he was absolutely fantastic. The show was great. And here I'm going to be doing one of his biggest hits and one of my favourite songs, which is Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. And it is live on the BBC, so it's on a TV show. And without any further ado, let's get stuck straight into it.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from...
Okay, so beautiful, fantastic, really in control. The song is tuned down from the album version, but he's really enjoying it. He's really in the pocket. He's very relaxed. Again, don't quote me, but I think this is a full tone down from the album version. When your legs don't work like they used to before, maybe even more. But he's singing because he's probably on tour and he wants to save his voice. And he did do this. He does do this a lot live as well too when he's playing his full shows. But very relaxed. You can see his posture's very relaxed. His guitar playing's fantastic. His mouth is very good. He's actually cutting things off a little bit shorter so that he can stay on top of his breathing. So instead of going, when your legs don't work like they used to before, and holding things out, he's going, when your legs don't work like they used to before, so that he can breathe, so that he's got a lot of time, he's got a lot of space, so he's really comfortable, he's really in the pocket, and he's all over the top of this first verse here so far. Lighting and the mood's great here. He looks very comfortable up on stage.
And darling, I will be loving you till we're 17. Baby, my heart could still pull as hard at 23.
Beautiful, nice and relaxed. He's gone to the pre-chorus now where he's using more of the crying technique in his voice. Nice little transition to that 23 there. Beautiful, really in control. Breathing's fantastic. His mouth is working really well. He has a beautiful crying technique here when he sings up in this higher, slightly higher register of his voice. He has a really, really nice tone. And look, great song. Fantastic person, really, really nice, nice song, nice guy. He's all over this song at the moment. Great mood with the piano player coming in there.
And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe
Just want to pick something up there. Great microphone technique, guys. Have a look at this microphone technique. This is what you got to be doing. You got to be sitting really close to the mic, lips up on the mic, nearly touching it there, just so that all the good sounds can be picked up into a directional mic. What he's using there is a directional mic. Looks like it's a Sennheiser that he's using there. Straight into the mic. Really good. Mouth is working really, really well. He's in the pocket. He's got his eyes closed. He's really feeling the song. Great tone, great vibe, great control of his voice. You know, he's giving himself a lot of time, as I said, with his breathing, cutting the phrases short at the end. Beautiful.
It's all part of a plan. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, place your head on my beating heart.
Amazing. He's actually belting now. That's called a belting technique, so he's not crying. So he's, place your hand on that. So he's getting that husky sound in his voice there. So you've seen 3 different voices here in the verses when he started. His lower, mellower, cleaner R&B voice. The pre-chorus he was using the cry when it came up, and now in the chorus he's using a little bit of a belting technique here to get on top of these notes, to really get the feel and the emotion of the song and what he wants to convey in it. So amazing, great, amazing.
I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are.
Sorry to stop and start all the time, but it's just too good for me not to add comments in here now. Really great. His use of light and shade and volume was amazing then. So, you know, take me into your loving arms, belting. Baby, we found love right where we are, and bring it right down. Fantastic, and that's where he started. When your legs don't work like they used to before. So this is a really, really important part for all up-and-coming singers and artists, is to use this light and shade, what Ed Sheeran has done here. And great control. He's controlled these 3 points, the verse, the pre-chorus, the chorus, and then coming out of the chorus here with amazing diaphragmatic support and breathing. His mouth's great. He's loving this song. He's loving it up there.
When my hair's overgone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way.
Hands there, R&B trill, really quick R&B trill. That's something that I sort of seen on this album, that I could see that he was doing a lot more trilling on this album than the first album, and I could sort of see him going in a more of an R&B vibe, and that's what he's sort of done definitely more on this last album, 100%. But I could actually hear that in this album. This album's amazing, but fantastic run and trill, and very well controlled, very quick.
I know you will still love me the same, 'cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory.
A little bit late, a little bit flat on that that last phrase that he just did then. But very good. No one would have noticed, but he was just a little bit flat, reaching up for that top note then. But very, very good. He's great.
I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Baby, just
Great breathing. So you got a quick breath in there. Great mouth.
I'll continue making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand.
great mouth placement there as well too. You can see his mouth really working quite hard there. Really using his mouth very well. Great transition to there's a great mouth placement that us at Vox Singing Academy, we're always trying to profess getting on top of those big notes with big smiles, raising the cheeks. A lot of my singing teachers would have a lot of my singing students would have heard me always bang on about that. Your face has more muscles than your whole body, has 43 muscles in your face, more than your whole body, but fantastic here. Yep.
Mistakes, hoping that you'll understand that, baby, now take me into your loving arms.
It's great. His belting's great.
Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars.
His falsetto's great.
Place your head on my beating heart.
He's giving it to her.
Thinking
He's not holding back.
that baby, we found love right where we are.
Amazing. He's really not holding back here. He's giving it to his voice, so he's not worrying about burning his voice out or doing anything like that. Love this. Great feel. Great lighting.
So baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars.
Everything's picked up now. The piano playing's got heavier. His guitar now, he's strumming more so than picking and plucking before. So he's trying to really get the vibe of the song. We're coming home now. He's giving the audience that we're on the way home, where he's changing things up vocally. He's singing firmer.
Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. Oh, maybe we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are.
Fantastic. What can I say? Absolutely amazing. Flawless performance. Maybe one note there that he just sort of sat under a little bit. Fantastic. What can I say? Absolutely great. Flawless performance, right on top of it. So many up-and-coming singers can learn so much from Ed Sheeran. Very easy chord structure, but great melodies in his songwriting. And you can see the progression in Ed Sheeran's voice. You can jump onto YouTube and see when he was busking when he was a young boy, and he wasn't that great. His pitch wasn't that great. And he's come a long way from just working really hard on his voice, and particularly his songwriting as well too. Amazing songwriter, but vocally he's a great singer. Amazing control, amazing light and shade and volume variances through the whole song. Amazing display of different techniques. He was really peacocking here. Started off low, had the crying technique, then he had the belting technique, then in and out of falsetto. Mouth was working well, really in the pocket, singing with a lot of passion and feeling. Eyes closed a lot of the time, really putting his heart and soul in the song. Even though the song, he's probably sung it thousands of times, he's still very fresh and really loves this song. And that's absolutely, what can I say? Absolutely amazing. So fantastic. Okay, that's it for another episode of Singing Teacher Reacts. I hope that you enjoy this. If you have any comments, please put them in the comments section below. If you want me to react to a video, please put your name and the video you want me to react to and the link in for the YouTube video. And if I pick out you to do a Singing Teacher Reacts video, you'll win a free singing lesson with either myself or one of my fully qualified singing teachers here in beautiful Melbourne, Australia.
Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran singing tutorial is going to be best suited for male singers that are baritones and tenors, so the middle to higher range. For females, it's best suited for the contralto and alto range, the lowest female range and the middle female range. You need to have intermediate to advanced skills to get the most out of this tutorial. It's probably not going to suit a beginner. The lowest note that you'll need to sing in this particular song is a low C. So some females may have some trouble singing down to a low C. The highest note that you need to sing is a B below high C. So he uses nearly 2 octaves. So he uses a lot of his range through this song. It's not an easy song. Now, with falsetto, there's not a lot of falsetto in this song. Technically, there are 2 parts in falsetto. They are very short and quick, but the main part, he only sings an A and a B below high C in falsetto. Without any further ado, let's get stuck into Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. Now, if you haven't viewed one of our tutorials before, please check out the glossary. I'm going to put it in the description below so that you're going to know all the markings that are going to be on the lyrics that we're going to show right here for the whole song. Because if you don't check out the glossary, you're not going to understand what's up here. So check out the glossary beforehand if you haven't watched one of our videos before. Now, please do this standing up. Look into a mirror. That's the way that you're going to get the most out of this particular tutorial. And we're going to start with the first line. Now, as you know, we use gears, volumes from 1 to 4. We're going to start at 1.5, just 1.5. We're going to push away legs and we're going to push away used a little bit. Legs is the bigger push away. Then we're going to have a breath after, before. Let's have a listen to Ed. Now, this song comes straight in. So when you're practicing with a karaoke version, make sure you use a version that's got a count in, like a bang, and then it comes in. Otherwise, you're not going to know where to come in. Pardon me. Let's listen to Ed Sheeran. First line.
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
Okay, so it's pretty cruisy. He's not doing much. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and just cut it off. He doesn't hold it long. It's a pretty simple line. Let's go to the next line. Okay, so what I want you to do with this tutorial is after I give you an example, push pause on this video and then look into the mirror and then repeat after me. That's what you're going to do after every line. Let's keep it going. Now the next line, again, still gear 1.5. He's going to push away can't a little bit. He's going to breathe after feet. He's going to stop and breathe after feet.
And I can't sweep you off of your feet.
So as you can see, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Okay, so it's just a little bit louder on the can't there. Your turn. Now the next line, again, same volume. He's going to push up mouth a little bit and taste a little bit. He's going to breathe after love. Let's have a listen to the next line.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love?
Now this is the same as the first line, so I'm not going to sing it. I'm going to say a time. That was an exact repeat of the melody on the first line, and this line is an exact repeat of the second line, where he's just going to push up eyes and he's going to breathe after cheeks. Again, I'm not going to sing it.
Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks?
There's a little bit of a difference because he does smile. There's a little bit of a push away on smile. Will your eyes still smile from the cheeks? So this has got 2 little push aways on that one. There's only one real big push away on the second line. So try that one. Okay, now we're getting into what we call the pre-chorus. Okay, now this is really going to change up. So Ed was just cruising then, okay? But now we're getting into the pre-chorus. There is a lot to look at on the lyrics here, okay? So let's go through the first line. There's a bit to work on. Number 1, pardon me, he's going to jump up to gear 2 on this pre-chorus, okay? So there's quite a substantial volume jump here. He's going to smile on I. So we're going to do that first, okay? Because then he's going to breathe after I, and then it's a breathe after will as well too. And then there's there's a breathe, there's a breathe, there's a breath. There's a breath after I, there's a breath after will, there's a breath after you, and then there's a breath after 70. So there's a lot of stops and pauses through this. Let's listen just to the I, because he cries on the I. That's why the I is highlighted with a smile, okay? Let's have a listen.
Darling,
Okay, and it's attacked, it's quick. And darling, nah. Okay, so it's just like that. Sorry, I have a lot of hay fever today. I'm very, very phlegmy. Sorry about that. But he's crying on that I. He's pausing, and then the will is coming down in volume. Okay, so the volume's coming down here. That I was gear 2.5. That will's going to come down to about 1 3/4. Have a listen. Will. So it's coming right down. So 2.5 on the darling, I will. So have a practice of those. Let's put those two parts together. Okay, let's keep it going here. He's going to cry and push away up on the U. He's going to breathe after the U. And then till we're 70, he's going to bring it up to 2.5. Okay, let's have a listen.
be loving you.
Be loving you. So he's putting a cry in there. You. Put that cry in. Go for it. Now, he's going to sustain that. He's going to start where that U was, and he's going to keep this volume 2.5. Have a listen.
Till we're 70.
Nice big smile on 70. Till we're 70. Make sure you got a big smile. Hold that 70 out a little bit. Make sure you're using the crying technique. Sing it at 2.5. Your turn. Now there's a breath after 70. Okay, so now that line put together is not easy. Okay, there is a lot going on. Remember that you've got the 4 breaths: after I, after will, after you, and then after 70. So I'm going to sing the whole thing. And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Your turn. Try that. Okay, let's move to the next line. Now, again, he's going to attack my. He's going to push up my from gear 2, starting at gear 2, to 2.5. He's going to smile on my. This is nearly the same repeat as what we've just done. So I'm not going to spend as much time on it. It's pretty much the same. Have a listen. So this is nearly the same line, repeated, but different words. Let's have a listen. Let's hear him cry on my.
And baby, my.
And baby, my. You can hear him crying on that. It's the same. Darling, I. It's the same melodies. And then heart's going to come down. Heart. Okay.
Still full as.
Can still fall as. Make sure that as comes back up. Okay. So there's a breath after heart. And there's a stop after as. And he's crying on as. Big smile. Now, hard at 23. The last E goes into falsetto. So the 23, the E on 23 goes to falsetto with a smile. Let's have a listen.
Hard at 23.
3. Just practice that for me. Just that. So it's true voice to falsetto. 3. Your turn. That there is the first part of falsetto in this song. There's only 2 little parts, and that's the first one. I'm going to do the whole line. Hard at 23. Your turn. Bring the volume right down on the E in 23. So the hard at, okay, would be gear 2.5. The 3 would, the E in falsetto, 1.5. Really quiet. Your turn. Let's move to the next line. Now, this next line is 2.25. It's going to come up a little bit more. He's going to push up about, okay? He's going to push about up. Have a listen.
I'm thinking about how.
Now, there's a breath after bout. So, I'm thinking about how. And there's a trill on how. But how joins up onto people. But I wanted to stop there just to get that how. Let's try that. So, you're going to breathe after about, and you're going to put a trill on how. I'm thinking about, stop, how. Your turn. Now remember the how joins onto the people fall in love in mysterious ways. Now, this is an important line. You're going to push up people, love, people fall, love, mysterious, and a big, massive, big smile and cry on ways. Let's have a listen.
People fall in love in mysterious ways.
Okay, so it's people fall in love in mysterious ways. Big smile on mysterious, big smile on ways. Then a breath. It's gear 2.5, your turn. Let's go to the next line. Now, he's going to push away maybe here. He's starting at 2.5. He's going to push away touch, and he's going to have, he's going to push away hand as well too. You're going to big smile on hand, and you're going to breathe after hand. Let's have a listen. Start at 2.5. It's pretty firm with a cry.
Maybe just the touch of a hand.
Maybe, so attack it. Okay, so he's attacking it. Maybe just a touch of a hand. Big smile on hand. Get right on there. Okay, let's go. Now he's going to push up me, fall, love, you, single, and a big smile on day. So we've got a bunch of pushaways. Again, he's crying all the way through this line. Breathe after day, big smile on day. Let's have a listen.
Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day.
Okay, so it's kind of rhythmic the way he's singing this. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day. Okay, so big smile on day. He does a little run. Day. He does a little run on day there. Your turn. Next line. Again, we're going to cry all the way through it. Again, it's 2.5. Just, tell, and I'm. Big smiley I'm. So we're starting at 2.5, and the I'm is going to 2 3/4. So it's one of the loudest volumes that we've got in the song. Let's have a listen.
And I just wanna tell you
You can hear Ed's voice breaking up a little bit. I recommend crying on this so we're not going to get that rustic sound. So again, push away, just tell, and a big smile on am. And I just want to tell you I am. Your turn. Now I was emphasizing just and tell a little bit more just for the demonstration here. I'm going to breathe after that. Your turn. Now, we're in the chorus, okay? So what I would really like you to go back and do is apply these skills into the first verse and pre-chorus, okay? So it'd be great to go back, practice with Ed Sheeran, and then with an instrumental if it's really good with Ed Sheeran, and then move to the chorus, because there is a fair bit happening in that pre-chorus that we've just covered. But if you're going well and you've done that, let's keep going to the chorus here now. Again, he's going to start at gear 2.5. He's going to do a trill on now, and he's going to have a breath after now. Let's have a listen to the first line of the chorus.
so honey now.
Okay, so honey now, your turn. Now with these trills, if you're having trouble with trills, you can jump onto YouTube and you can go to the little wheel bar on YouTube on your desktop, not on your phone. Doesn't have it on your phone. So you got to go to your desktop. You can go to your desktop, you can go to the little wheel bar that's at the bottom of the video, and you can slow the video down so you can do the trill slow. So if you're having troubles with any trills, do that. You don't have to come in and do what Ed's doing now. So honey now, but again, if you're having trouble, do it slow. Honey now, because as you can see when I slow it down, it's not that complicated, that trill, okay? Now, that was gear 2.5. Now he's going to take a breath and he's going to take it up here to 2 3/4 on take, in, love, and arms. Now he's going for it here. He's using a big cry. He's actually getting a little bit throaty because this is the top of Ed Sheeran's range. I've never seen Ed Sheeran, just a side note, I've never seen Ed Sheeran perform this song in this original key. It's always been at least 1 or 2 steps down. Yes, that far. So he tuned it down quite a long way. So He's never been able to sing it in the original key since he's recorded it. I've never heard him do it. If someone's got a recording of it live, let me hear it. But I've seen, and I haven't seen a lot, but I've seen a couple of his performances. I've seen him live here in Melbourne, and I've seen him a couple of times performing on YouTube, but I haven't seen him do it in the original key. Let's go to the next line. It's going to come up.
Take me into your loving arms.
So he's attacking this, okay? He's attacking the take in loving arms. He's singing it like a rock singer. Phrase it like a rock singer with a cry. Take me into your loving arms. Big smile on arms. Let's go to the next line here. He's going to do the same thing. Same volume, 2 3/4. He's going to attack kiss, under, light, thousand. Now, there's a tiny little nuance in the sind, okay? Thousand. He flips to falsetto very quickly. Now, you don't have to do this. Most people won't even know it's there. But the sound, sind, in thousand, is actually in falsetto. Okay, let's have a listen.
Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars.
Okay, so you can hear that 1,000 stars. So 1,000, that's what he does. That's the flip into falsetto. He's attacking kiss, okay? Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Nice big smile on stars. Your turn. Okay, same thing here as well too. Again, still 2 3/4, which is a big volume. Our highest volumes are 4. Place, head, beating, and heart. He's really going for it.
Place your hand on my beating heart.
You can actually hear Ed belt head. So he's not crying. All the other chorus he's crying on, but he's having trouble getting this. So he's just belted that out. I would rather use a crying technique. It's safer and I think it sounds better. So he's going, place your hand on my beating heart. Your turn. Okay, we're nearly home. We're going to bring the volume down to 2 1/4. We're going to bring it down a little bit here. He's going to push away out, okay? And he's going to trill on out. So he's going to push out up and trill, and there's a breath after loud. Let's have a listen.
Thinking out loud.
Okay, there's a trill. Thinking out loud. Okay, your turn. Again, if you're having trouble with that trill, you know what to do. Go on YouTube, slow it down, okay? Practice it with that. Now, there's a bunch of breaths on this last line here, okay? Now, he's still starting at about that volume. There's a breath after be, after we, after love, after right. And then the volume is coming down. So we're starting at 2 1/4 and we're coming down and finishing at 1 3/4. Make sure that you flick the we. You've got to flick the we. Let's have a listen.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so it's 2 1/4.
Found.
We. It's quick. Just do this. This is a flick. We. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Maybe we found love. And there's a breath there. Okay, so there's a breath there. Okay, there's a breath after love. And after right.
Right where we are.
Okay, so I'm going to do the whole line because this is complicated. You're going to start at 2 1/4. You're going to flick the we. If you don't flick it with a cry, you're not going to get it. Okay? Maybe we found love right where we are. Okay, make sure the where comes up. Your turn. It's a bit of a tricky line. Okay. Now, that is the main part of the song here. Okay? First verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Now, Ed repeats the same formula through the rest of the song. But I highly recommend you go and practice that with Ed Sheeran and with these instructions. And when it's good, then come back to the rest of the song and apply these skills to the rest of the song. But there's a couple of little nuances that I'm going to go through the rest of the song. I'm going to fly through the rest of the song here. This next verse is pretty much the same. Okay, so this first line is pretty much the same as the first line of the first verse. So the first line of the second verse is nearly the same melody as the first line of the first verse. We're going to start at 1.5. He's going to push away hairs, and memory is going to breathe after fades. Let's have a listen.
When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades.
I'm not going to go over it because we've already done it in the first verse, okay? And the next line, crowds. He's going to push up crowds.
And the crowds don't remember my name.
So that's the same as the first two lines in the first two verse. The first verse, sorry. Now, the volume's going to come up on this one. That's why I just want to show you. The volume's going to come up to 1 3/4 here. He's going to push up hands, play. He's going to trill on hands, okay? Now, he's going to finish at 1.5, pretty quiet. There's a breath after way. Then he says, and there's a breath after before he starts the next line. Let's have a listen.
When my hands don't play the strings the same way.
Okay, so now that's a complicated trill. When my hands don't play the strings the same way. Okay, so that's a pretty complicated trill. Slow it down. He's starting at 1 3/4, ending at 1.5. Breath after way, and a breath after Let's go to the last line. The you and the same is going to come up, which is exactly the same as the first verse.
I know you will still love me the same.
Okay, so he's going to finish quiet there, 1.5 at the end there. Okay, now this pre-chorus is the same melody as the previous pre-chorus, but just different lyrics. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to go through it again here, okay? So, because honey, you're is the same as darling, I. Because darling, I, pardon me. Because darling, I, okay, we're going up on. Because honey, you're, okay, it's the same thing there. Pardon me, bit of phlegm. Let's have a listen.
Cause honey, you're...
Big cry there. Because honey, you're, make sure we're crying on that yaw. Then he's breathing after yaw. He's going to breathe after soul. Soul's going to come down in volume. Soul
could never grow.
And there's a stop there. Could never grow. Make sure we're putting a cry in that grow. And then we're going to go up on old and evergreen, okay?
Old, it's evergreen.
And flick evergreen. Old, it's evergreen. Okay, so flick that away. Nice big smile on ever and flick it. Okay, let's keep it going. He's gonna cry on your here on the next line. Baby, your.
Baby, you're...
Can you hear him cry? Baby, your. Okay, push that up. There's a breath there. There's a breath after smiles.
Smile.
Comes back down. I'm not gonna sing it.
Forever in my mind and memory.
Now he's gonna push away here in mind, and he's gonna flick memory. He doesn't sing memory, he flicks it. Forever in my mind and memory. Okay, so you gotta go, memory. Your turn. Breathe after memory. Okay, now he's gonna push away about on the next line. And it's just straight there. There's a breath after bout. I'm thinking about, make sure it's staccato, okay? Again, with this I'm thinking about, it's the same volume as previously done. It's 2 1/4. Now, this is different. This how goes up with a trill. How, okay? So there's a trill that goes up on how with a little bit of a cry. Now, the next line, he's gonna push away people, for, love, mystery and ways. Now you got to have a massive smile on mystery. You got to have a massive smile on ways and a big cry on mystery and a big cry on ways. Let's have a listen.
People fall in love in mysterious ways.
Okay, people fall in love in mysterious ways. Big smile. I like to nearly say wheeze. It's easier to sing, but put a big cry into it. And that's all geared 2 1/4. Let's go to the next line. We're going to be at 2.5 here in volume, okay? Now he's going to push away part and plan, okay? We're going to do a trill again on plan. Have a listen. There's a breath after plan.
And maybe it's all part
So that trill goes up, plan, it goes up and then comes back down, okay? Your turn, try that for me. Now the next line, he's still 2.5 with a cry. He's pushing up, keep the same, and miss is in falsetto. This is the B and the A that we're singing up in falsetto below high C. And then a massive smile and a massive cry on mistakes, going back up to 2.5 on takes, actually, on takes in true voice at the end. So same and miss, falsetto, lightly 1.5, takes, massive smile, massive volume jump, 2.5. Let's have a listen to Ed. There's a lot of skill involved here.
I'll just keep on making the same mistakes.
Okay, so I'll just keep on making the same mistakes. Your turn. Try that for me. Next line. Going to push up, hoping, and stand. Big smile on stand.
Hoping that you'll understand.
With a cry, some vibrato if you can on that stand. Hoping that you'll understand. Nice big smile, then breathe after that. Okay, now we've gone over the second pre-chorus. We've broken it down, okay, because it is a bit different to the first pre-chorus. Now, I'm going to let you do the rest of it, okay? So now he's going to belt baby in the next line. In the coda, he does a trill on now. It's basically just a repeat. He's got on the second last line, he cries on the where. He goes into we on the falsetto, a big smile on the R, then he finishes it. But it's pretty much a repeat. But we're going to do this one line, and then you can basically run the skills through the rest of the song.
Baby now.
Now he belts that. Baby now! That's what he does. So there's no cry, he's yelling it out. Belting is just a nice word for yelling, basically. So you can try that, or you can sing it. Now this is the biggest note of the song. This is the B below high C. I'd prefer you to go with a crying technique because it's easier vocally and I think it sounds better. But baby now, that's a crying technique. Okay, that's it. All one take. All done live, just recorded on my phone. No editing, no auto-tune, just the way we do it at Vox. If you like this video, give it a like, thumbs up, click subscribe, share it. If we could help you or someone that you know with their singing, we'd be absolutely honored. Check out the links below. We give result-driven singing lessons, guaranteeing results in 3 weeks if you follow the teacher's instructions. We have male and female teachers that teach all these skills here. Now, go back with all these lyrics here. Practice this until it's really good. If you're getting great results using this tutorial, please, we want to know about it. Put it in the description below. Let us know your results. If you're having any troubles with this, again, let us know. But the main thing is that this is not an easy song. This is one of Ed Sheeran's harder songs. And as I said, he's never done it in the original key. He's always lowered the song so it's easier for him to sing. So please make sure you use all the skills here, the crying techniques, the breaths. There's a lot of trills on this song, and it's not an easy song. And if you're getting great results, please post it in the description below so we can see the results. Until the next video, enjoy your singing, peace and much love, and be good to each other. Bye-bye.